Hey everyone, still the 21st of September. I figured I'd do some more podcasting tonight. I'm going to hit on something. I've been watching the news and everything, and something strange. The FBI had hearings today with the Mayorkas and William Ray, the FBI chief. And I basically heard Ray say something that really caught my eye. Domestic terrorist. Okay. Now I'm gonna say something here, and I'm sitting back watching this shit happening as it plays out. Trump is a domestic terrorist, plain and simple. Plain and simple. He's got a cult going. People believe his ass no matter what. I mean, you see it on the news. They still believe he's president. He's a threat to the national security of this country. He's a threat to the democracy of this country. He's mentally ill. I mean, any dumb fuck that writes a letter to the Secretary of State of Georgia asking him to, like 11 months after the election, to go ahead and, change the election results. Someone is fucked up there in the mind, big time. He's fucked up. It's time that the Department of Justice starts looking at Trump's shit, trying to get into the election results from Georgia, other places, all the fuckers that helped him, like McCarthy, Doug Ducey, DeSantis, Wheelchair Man, Jim Jordan, Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley, Taylor Greene, the bitch from Colorado, all those fuckers, they all need to be going down too. Because they had a hand in trying to overthrow our government. And that's the bottom line. I mean, I'm looking at this from the outside looking in. And I'll give you some background on me. I have a criminal justice degree from Long Beach State University. I have a bachelor's from U of A, a master's from the U of A. I also have a certification in criminal death investigations nationwide. And I also have certifications in basically, how can I put it to you? Hostage negotiation, that's what it is. So I can get into people's minds. And believe me, I've gotten into Trump's mind just by looking at him. After what he done today, trying to sue his niece for hundreds of millions of dollars, with the bullshit line that she took her tax returns and all this shit, took his tax returns and gave them to the Washington Post, Washington Times or something like that. This motherfucker has lost his mind. It's time for the Department of Justice to take a look at him real hard as a domestic terrorist and do what they have to do. I know there's never been a ex-president of the United States arrested and put in jail, but you know what? He needs to be put in jail. He needs to be locked up with no bail because he can still disappear. We've got people that have jets, even though his jet is still laying in New York in disarray. His helicopter doesn't work, but he's still got friends that have jets that can get him out of the country. It's time to lock him up, put him in Gizmo with the Muslims that he hates so much. Put him in solitary over there. I'm sure there's a cell for him. He needs to be put away. We need to dismantle his network. We need to take apart his network. Disassemble it. With him locked up, he has nothing to say. He can't say anything. He can't pull bullshit on people. I mean, we cannot take the chance of this fucker running in 2024. We cannot take the chance of that. We cannot take the chance. Like today, it came out today that his campaign knew it was a big lie what they were putting out there about the voting machines on Dominion and stuff. They knew it. And they still played the big lie off. Rudy and that stupid bitch, the ex-U.S. attorney or whatever, and all those assholes that were on that stage with him with those little smirks on their face. I mean, it's ridiculous how they played this off, that the election was rigged. Well, how about all the fuckers that won, the Republicans that won? Huh? Were those rigged too? Huh? Were those rigged too? All those Republicans that won seats, were those elections rigged too? Just asking. Just asking. Did Trump really win the election in the states that he won? Or were those rigged too? Think about that. Think about that real hard. Think about it real hard. Yeah, real hard. Like I said, he needs to be arrested for trying to tamper with the election with Georgia. Now it's even worse because he sent a letter to the Secretary of State asking him to do away with the results 3 days ago. I mean, how fucking clueless can this fucker be? Is he that stupid? That dumb? Is he that mentally ill? Like I said, Department of Justice needs to take this guy and lock him up. They need to charge him with some crimes. First off, with the insurrection that he told them to go down to the Capitol and make sure Mike Pence does the right thing. Yeah, he did do that. That's an insurrection. He told them to go down there. Why can't he be busted for that? He told the Secretary of State in Georgia, I need to find so many votes. Can you do that for me on a phone call? Now the letter? Something's wrong with this fucker mentally. He's got to be locked up. Like I said, he's a threat to the national security of this country. He's a threat to our democracy. And the fucking Republicans, those fuckers, they don't want to do anything for anyone that's not rich. I mean, Mitch McConnell flat out told Schumer, I'm not going to sign anything. I'm not going to vote for anything. They want to they're looking at Social Security is way below poverty level. People getting Social Security and SSDI and supplemental income. They're way below poverty level. Biden's talking about giving it $297 or something like that extra. The Democrats are thinking $200 extra a month for life, plus a 6.2% cost of living raise. That would give everyone about a $1,400, boost in Social Security. But like I said, it's ridiculous that this fucker's he's being let loose to run wild with his cult. I mean, he called the riot of the Capitol a protest. What the fuck is wrong with this fucker? Has he lost his mind? Has he actually lost his mind? I'm just curious. Has he? I think he has. He's gone batshit crazy. All the Republicans have gone batshit crazy. They're afraid of him. He's trying to get some of the primary, other people, all these people. You know, some of these Republicans that voted against him in the impeachment, they go to the airports and they're getting attacked. I mean, there's been more threats on people that sit in Congress and the Senate, Republican and Democrat, in 21 than there's ever been in their whole lifetime. 15,000 threats to these people in the Congress and the Senate, Republican and Democrats. It's time to do something with Trump. Dismantle the network. Dismantle the network. Let him go. Let him get out of here. Out of here. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. You know, this is Joe Rocha. This is my opinion. This post is protected by my First Amendment right to the U.S. Constitution, my freedom of speech rights. And this video is copyrighted by Joe Rocha. Have a good evening. Take care. Get your COVID-19 vaccine shots. Wear your mask. Don't be an asshole. Because you know what? You don't get it. When you go to the hospital, they may not take you. They may, and if they do take you, they may charge you for that visit. Because hospitals and insurance companies are doing that to people now. And Doug Ducey, your ass belongs to everyone in Arizona. Because you know what? You're a clueless dumb fuck. Yes, you are, Dougie boy.